Well, it's a new work week, and it's a new edition of Weather for Weather Geeks. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the Valley's most in-depth geeky weather forecast. We're going to cover, of course, all our local weather issues over the next several days and talk a lot about the tropics as well. First things first, what a cool start to September. We're 11 days into the month, and we've had one warmer than average day. That was last Monday. And so through 11 days, this is the second coolest start to September on record. Only 1994 has been cooler through the first 11 days of the month. So we're a whopping 6.2 degrees below the average. Now that factors in highs and lows. I'm just displaying the highs here, but the 6.2 degrees below average factors in highs and low temperatures. Now, what about climatology at this time of the year? Of course, our averages are dropping at a faster and faster rate. 74 is our average high today. Hard to believe that in a month our average high will be 63, another month down to 52, so we lose about 11 degrees per 30 days as we go into the fall season. And then we lose 14 actually at the tail end of fall and into meteorological winter as we go into the holiday season from Thanksgiving into December. All right, you may have seen some 22-degree halos today. That's that ring around the sun. I put a little explainer on social media earlier on today. These are common when you have a veil of high clouds overhead up at, say, 30,000 feet. These clouds coming in today with Irma off to our south. Those 22-degree halos caused by sunlight being refracted within the ice crystals in those very high clouds where it's really cold in the atmosphere. A lot of ice crystals up there that refract that light at a 22-degree angle, and hence you get a little halo around the sun sometimes when you have those high cirrus clouds. And on this satellite loop from GOES 16, well, you can see that veil of clouds thickening somewhat as we got into the afternoon and early evening today. These are clouds, of course, associated with Irma. Just to give you a sense as to how big the cloud canopy is here, let me pause this animation. And from the center of Irma, which late this afternoon was kind of like right here, to central Michigan, where the beginning of the cirrus deck is, that's 630 miles to the north that clouds are streaming in from Irma. As far as the radar this evening goes, still a severe weather threat with a tornado watch out in parts of the low country of South Carolina, around Charleston and heading up towards Columbia as well. And steady rain, wind-whipped rain in Atlanta, heading back towards Birmingham and up into the Nashville area, into the mountains of North and South Carolina, and up towards Charlotte as well. And we still have a tropical storm warning, I should say, from Charleston down to almost Savannah, and then heading back towards Atlanta and eastern parts of Alabama. Tremendous amounts of rain. And, you know, one of the things that meteorologists preach when it comes to tropical systems is focus on the impacts and don't think that just because the storm is following a certain path, that impacts will only be restricted to that path. You know, the center of Irma went up like this, but some of the worst conditions over the last 24 hours have been over here in eastern parts of Florida, southeastern Georgia, and into parts of South Carolina. Tremendous amounts of rain and flooding problems in through here. Some of these kind of teal colors, that's 10 inches of rain in south central and southern parts of Georgia. A lot of flooding problems up towards Charleston. And a lot of this is the combination of the rain and the storm surge with this kind of crescent-shaped coastline. That's a recipe for a lot of storm surge problems when we have tropical systems moving northward through the state of Florida. All right, back here at home, big picture for tomorrow. Notice the sunrise tomorrow morning right at 7 a.m. Another one of those signs that the seasons are changing. 7 a.m. sunrise and tomorrow evening sunset at 7:37, and we'll go above average for a change tomorrow with a high of 78 tomorrow afternoon. That's 4 degrees above the average. We're going to have this canopy of high clouds again tomorrow, a milky sky, if you will. These clouds won't bring us any rain for the daylight hours tomorrow. Tomorrow night, there could be a passing shower in a couple of spots. And the chance for a shower or two is there Wednesday, but I don't think it rains much at all Wednesday. I've only got a 20% chance in our 7-day forecast. Looks like some dry air is going to try to filter in for parts of Wednesday from the south. So we may actually see a little more sunshine Wednesday than we will tomorrow. Best chance to get wet, actually, is Wednesday night into Thursday. Irma will just kind of become an open wave, really, not even a definable low-pressure system on the weather map by Thursday morning, but still a cloudy day Thursday, a cooler day, and a good chance of seeing at least a few raindrops. All right, first 11 days have been cool. The next 10 days in September, actually, a warmer pattern setting in. I've got 80 in our forecast for Wednesday. I've got 82 by Sunday and Monday. It looks like a real nice weekend. Once again, we're going to make it 2 nice weekends in a row, and the difference is this coming weekend is going to be warmer. We're going to trade those 60s for upper 70s, lower 80s for the weekend. Now, as far as our high school football forecast this week, I do have a chance for a shower in on Friday, but I suspect it's largely in the morning as finally the last little bits of the remnants of Irma get out of the way. Best chance, I think, for any raindrops is Friday morning. But, of course, we'll fine-tune that forecast. YSU also at home over the weekend. That is, let's see, that's another 2 p.m. kickoff, and it looks like a beautiful, warmer day at Stambaugh Stadium on Saturday. Thanks for watching tonight's weather for Weather Geeks. I'll see you back here tomorrow evening, and check out my updated forecast tonight on 21 News at 11 o'clock.